I went my own way and made very bad decisions with my life and hung out with very much wrong people, and my own person, so I was making my own choices, but they weren't smart. And anytime I found myself in trouble, it wasn't my fault. I was always blaming somebody else, and then I would find myself praying to God when I was in a jail cell, who I abandoned, turned my back on. But when I'm in need, it even dawned on me like that. It didn't sit well with me that I was doing that. I got in a freak snowmobile accident that I ended up breaking all my ribs on my right side, puncturing and collapsed my lung. They ended up doing an MRI on my head to check me for brain injury, and didn't have any injury, but they found a 2-inch mass in my front right lobe. Once they got it out since a biopsy, I still remember exactly where I was at and what I was doing when they called me and told me I was diagnosed with grade 3 brain cancer. I was freshly getting sober when I first got diagnosed, so that was a whole mission itself, to stay sober while being diagnosed with cancer. But I have 3 older sisters and my mom and my grandmother and a younger brother who are my rock, right alongside with God. It's like having 4 mothers, and they make sure that I have everything and more, almost to an annoying factor. But I am very well looked after, and without them, I just couldn't imagine having to go through any of this alone. And the support that I've received here from the mission and the friends I've made here is absolutely overwhelming. Well, honestly, what it was that preceded me here was me getting in trouble back in 2015, and I happened to have gotten a 3rd DUI, and once I finished court, I got community service, and I came here to do that. And once I finished it, I just continued I come here and volunteer. I really took interest in being here and the friends that I had made here, and just serving and giving back. And it's nice to watch guys and women come in here and truly complete the program and move to better on and end up getting out of here with a job. And it's awesome to watch God work right in front of you and also in your life at the same time. I love coming here and seeing the smiling faces and giving back, and just coming here and paying it forward what I've been given. And that's what keeps me going. It keeps me motivated. Being that I've had so much else taken away, this is where I get my joy from, the rescue mission. And they asked me, I was here the day before I started treatment, wait, you start treatment tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, well, I had 1 day left. Why wouldn't I come until I can't come again, possibly ever, who knows? Finding God has made my life so much easier. It makes it so I'm not freaking out and stressing out all the time, because I have truly came to the point to where I can turn it over to God. I try not to let anybody ever see it, but every once in a while I'll be sitting there in my bed and my face buried in my hands, and I'm like, when's it gonna be enough? And like I said, it's so easy for me to do that, but I honestly find myself praying so much more, and I thank God that I am still able to live by myself. I am still able to get up on my own. I'm still able to use both of my feet. I can still talk. All of these were things that I had to sign off on each surgery, because they're like, you very well, everything where your tumor is located, it is wrapped around everything that makes you you. You could wake up and not know who you are. You could wake up and not know who your family is. You could wake up and not know how to walk. I've always known since getting diagnosed with this that I knew was going to take my life in the long run, but this time it was a lot more different, hearing them talk about time-wise and just hearing them firsthand say we're just trying to give you as much quality time as we can. God is blessing me with the peace that I wake up with every day, and that I wake up with the smile on my face and the energy to get out of bed on my own and roll out of bed onto my knees and thank Him for that. And never in a million years did I think I'd be like this, the way I am now, thanking God for giving me peace while I am dying. And because it could be so much worse, and I just know that it would be so much worse if I was still living the way I was, and the things I would be using to fill those voids and that empty space that our Father now fills for me, with filling my prayers without me even asking for them, knowing what I need before I say anything. God also, He doesn't give us what we can handle. He helps us handle what we've been given. And if that, like, I couldn't do any of this without hitting my knees each and every morning and night, and also praying periodically throughout the day. I would pray for God, that our Father would rid me of this cancer, rid me of this illness, and that I would live much longer than I am predicted to live, and just give me the strength to keep going and keep paying it forward like I have been. I already beat the odds for outliving how long people do for astrocytoma grade 3 tumors. I've been given basically a year left, and I'm not taking that. I got plenty more to do and a lot more left to give.